Is it just me or 2026 trying to bankrupt us all? Lucky for us, these games are completely free. I've got 10 RPGs dropping this year and they cost absolutely nothing, and some of them, they have no business being free. So let's jump into it. We're starting with the elephant in the room. Path of Exile 2 has been in early access since December 2024, and right now you need to pay $30 just to get in. But the full 1.0 launch is confirmed for late 2026, and when that drops, it goes completely free to play. The game director said himself he's pretty confident in a 2026 release, and the 0.5 patch hitting around May is adding Act 5 plus a massive endgame overhaul. This is the game that looked at Diablo 4 and said, hold my drink. We're talking 12 classes at full launch, hundreds of skill gems, and an endgame so deep you'll need a PhD to theory craft a build. If you've been waiting for the free version, 2026 is your year. This is the one that's going to dominate. Okay, so Tencent took the most played mobile game on the planet, Honor of Kings, over 100 million monthly players, and turned it into a full open world action RPG built on Unreal Engine 5. And you know what? It's free. April 2026 on PC and mobile, full cross-platform. You're swapping between heroes mid-combat, running 4-player co-op against massive bosses, and exploring this eastern fantasy world called Primaria that actually looks like a $40 game. The GDC co-op demo has people's jaws on the floor. If Genshin Impact had a bigger, flashier cousin with Tencent money behind it, this is it. April is going to be a problem for your free time. The creators of Warframe, one of the most successful free-to-play games ever made, are building a fancy RPG and it looks absolutely gorgeous. SOULFRAME is an open-world co-op action RPG where instead of space ninjas, you're fighting to restore nature against the machine corruption. Think Elden Ring meets Warframe, but slower and more deliberate. There's a parry system, magic combat, stealth, and this beautiful nature versus industry theme running through everything. It's in the founders testing phase right now, and Digital Extremes is doubling down on the systems for 2026. There's no confirmed release date yet, but rumours are saying late 2026, and if these devs proved anything with Warframe, it's that they know how to build a free game that lasts a decade. This one already launched in January 2026 and it came out swinging. ARKNIGHTS ENDFIELD made $173 million in its first 2 weeks, 35 million pre-registrations, and it's free to play. This is a 3D action RPG from Hypergriff, where you control a squad of 4 operators and switch between them in real-time combat. Plus, there's this whole factory building system where you're manufacturing gear and consumables. It's on PS5, PC and mobile. The combat is flashy, the production values are AAA level, and people are saying it's the first gacha game that actually feels like a full single player experience. If you haven't tried this yet, you're sleeping on it. If you were an MMO player in the late 2000s, AION was the game. The flying combat, the fraction wars, the wings. NC Soft brought it back with AION 2, which launched in Korea in November 2025 and hit 100 billion Korean won in revenue in just 46 days. The global launch is confirmed for the second half of 2026, likely September or October. This is a full next-gen MMO RPG. We're talking massive open zones, aerial PvP, siege warfare, and that classic AION aesthetics but rebuilt for modern hardware. It's free to play, it's on PC, and if the Korean numbers are anything to go by, the global servers are going to be packed. If you've been waiting for a proper MMO, this might be it. Anime fans, this one's for you. Netmarble just launched 7 Deadly Sins Origin on PS5 and Steam on March the 16th, with mobile following on March the 23rd, and it's free. This is a full open world action RPG set across the continent of Britannia from the anime. You're playing as Prince Tristan, collecting heroes from both 7 Deadly Sins and 4 Knights of the Apocalypse, and the tag-based combat lets you switch characters mid-combo. There's 12 weapon types, a multiverse storyline original to the game, and it actually looks stunning in motion. IGN's preview said the animations alone are impressive. Is it a Genshin style formula? Yeah, a bit. But the anime IP, the combat variety, and the fact that it's literally launching right now makes it hard to ignore. Remember Tower of Fantasy? The devs of Hotter Studio went back to the drawing board and made something way more interesting. NTE, NEVERNESS to EVERNESS, is a supernatural urban open world RPG set in a modern city full of paranormal anomalies. Think Genshin meets Persona. You've got a party of 4, real-time action combat, and this whole anomaly hunter vibe where you're investigating supernatural events across the city. It launches globally on April the 29th on PC, PS5, mobile and Mac with full cross-platform support. The third closed beta just wrapped up and the 12-minute prologue gameplay trailer got people actually excited. This is Hotter's redemption arc, and honestly, it might actually work. This is the weirdest game on the list, and I mean that as a compliment. Sea of Remnants is an ocean adventure RPG from NetEase, where you play as a puppet sailor who's lost his memory. Yeah, puppet. The entire world is this puppet punk aesthetics, and it's gorgeous. You're sailing an open ocean, recruiting a crew of over 300 puppet folk companions, building your fleet with modular ship upgrades, and developing a pirate city called Orbtopia. Naval combat is real time, ground combat is turn-based, and Tech Raider said they played 10 hours and they couldn't stop. It's coming free to PS5 and PC in 2026. And Gaming Bible called it potentially the year's strongest free RPG. If you're tired of the same fantasy settings, a puppet pirate adventure might be exactly what you need. Okay, this one's a dark horse and I need you to pay attention. God's Death and Reapers is a free-to-play extraction action RPG. Think Diablo meets Dark and Darker. You've been recruited by Death himself to restore balance across shattered mythological realms. Standing with Norse mythology, the gameplay loop is extraction based. You drop into dangerous maps, complete objections, fight enemies and other players in PvPvE, then try to get your loot out alive. There's also a full story mode and co-op missions. It's coming to Steam Early Access in 2026, and Screen Rant compared it to Diablo and Dark Souls mashup. The closed alpha has been getting actual positive buzz, and for a free game, this concept is insane. Keep this one on your radar. If Path of Exile 2 is the king, CRYSTALFALL wants to be the scrappy underdog right behind it. This is a free-to-play steampunk ARPG that just hit Steam Early Access on March the 20th, like 9 days from now. 3 playable classes, 5 campaign acts, an endgame focus on procedurally generated loot, and a skill system where everything is customizable. The whole identity is that ground loot matters. You're not just grinding currencies, you're picking up weapons and skills off the floor and Pharaoh crafting synergies. It broke into the top 50 demos during Steam Next Fest, and it's made by a small indie studio. Diablo PoE loot loop, but wants something different. This is your free entry point. 10 free RPGs, 10 reasons your backlog just got worse. Drop a comment telling me which one you're downloading first, and if you think I missed one, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new. I do videos like this every single week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.